I'm Rob White, the founder and CEO of White Motorcycle Concepts. Taking the aerodynamic and EV technologies from our land speed motorcycle, we've applied it to a real world application. And this is the WMC300FR. It reduces CO2 emissions by up to 50%.
My name's Nick Adderley, I'm the Chief Constable of Northamptonshire Police. Well, the really important thing is if you listen to the public, what the public say is they want visible and accessible police officers, and we've got to find different ways to make sure that the officers are out there doing the job that we want them to do, but at the same time they are visible and they are accessible. So that's what I'm really impressed about this particular bike about, so I think it will make a real difference. The strategic direction for the transport system actually is all to change, and we know that the targets that have been set by the government, nobody's going to be exempt from that. So by 2030, 2035, we as a police service have got to start thinking about new and innovative ways of providing the vehicles to do the job that we want them to do, for them being fit for purpose, but also to be able to meet that green agenda. We're probably only 2 fleet cycles away from having to change it completely to either hybrid or fully electric, and the conversations need to start now, and the development needs to start now. What we find is that most of our police vehicle fleet is a standard vehicle that will have a few tweaks and changes on it in terms of the lights and the emergency equipment, but doesn't have those fundamental changes that we would want to see in terms of bringing and supporting the green agenda to the fore. And we started that conversation, and that's what's really exciting about this. The Venturi duct is an incredible innovation. It's hard to imagine that packed in that vehicle is everything that you need to make it an efficient, a fast, effective and safe vehicle, yet the Venturi runs right the way through it. Actually seeing the way that the aerodynamic engineering and the concept of it is just incredible. It's actually mind-blowing. One of the challenges for the police fleet is the fact that whether it's hybrid or fully electric is actually keeping those batteries charged. A police vehicle should never get cold. I think the ability to detach the batteries, put fresh batteries in whilst those old ones are being recharged, I think is an incredible idea, which will mean that that vehicle can be used throughout that 24-hour period. Well, the fact that this machine can be ridden on a car licence is a major advantage to policing. Training police drivers is hugely expensive. We do know that motorcycles can get to places that other cars or other parts of the fleet just can't. So getting our officers trained in the use of this machine means that they will be out into those communities more so than perhaps our vehicles will be, our cars will be. And I think by getting machines such as this one into the communities, so that allows the flexibility for officers to get to the jobs, they're very busy people, they can see that the vehicles are out there and they're approachable, and it starts that conversation. When we go to the next climate change conferences, we will be leading by example, because we'll have the market leading fleet that can show the world what is possible. Possible.